So the next great tip I want to give you to improve your conversions is adding product reviews. Now, reviews these days are so important. Whenever we visit any kind of site or any kind of service, we're looking for reviews. We're looking for positive testimonials to be sure that we're actually buying the right sort of product. Now, the problem we have as a new store is clearly we don't have any reviews at all. So how do we get started? Well, there's a right way and there's a wrong way. And guess what? I'm going to teach you the right way, okay? But first of all, let's talk about the wrong way. Now, the wrong way is to go down the adding fake reviews route, okay? Now, I've seen this many times. It's not a strategy of any sort that's going to do you any favors. First of all, albeit that fake reviews are easy to add to your site, and we're going to be looking at how to add reviews very soon, they are easily detectable. Okay, your customers can detect this kind of stuff. They can sniff it out, all right? So don't kid yourself that somehow you're pulling the wool over their eyes. And also, as a long-term strategy, adding reviews yourself all over the place with maybe hundreds of products in the end, it's just not going to happen, okay? So forget the whole fake review thing straight away, please. So let's talk about doing it the right way. So how do I go about getting reviews on products that I don't have any reviews on to start with? Well, when somebody buys a product, somebody will buy a product from you without a review at some point. You have their email address. And at the appropriate time, maybe a few days afterwards, that they've actually received the product, what I'll do is I'll follow up with an email saying, I hope you've enjoyed the product, blah. Just a nice kind of follow-up email that enables me to develop a bit of a relationship with the customer, because keeping a customer is super, super important. And if I get a positive response back from them, I will say, would you mind if I put that review on my site? It might be something great, really simple, like, great service, love this product. It could be something as simple as that. And if they agree, I will then go ahead and actually put that on my site or ask them to do it for me. So that is how to do it properly, okay? So what I'm going to show you right now is how to actually add reviews to Shopify itself. So let's go over to the admin. So by default, Shopify doesn't have product reviews built in. So what we need to do is to download an app. So you remember earlier on I was talking in the course about apps being a way to enhance the functionality of your store. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to download our first app. So it's going to be a very, very nice introduction to the world of apps at the same time. So to make this happen, all you need to do is click on Apps and then go to Visit the Shopify App Store. Now, once we're here, what we're going to do is type in product reviews. And I'm going to take this first one here that pops up because I know it's a good product. But basically, you can see the concept. I can search for all kinds of stuff within the App Store. And this is a great product review app. Now, when you're looking for apps, as a general rule, clearly you want to get an idea for the price. So good news here is this one is free. It's always good to have some sort of support available. And of course, you want to look at the reviews, right? This one has got 927 reviews, many of them 5-star. And as you read down, you'll be able to see that this is a great app. So to install it, it's always the same process. All you have to do is click on Get. And then it will say exactly this. You are about to install, and in this case, product reviews, all right, onto our site. And then you might see some of these permission-based statements. And as long as you're happy with that, just click on Install App. Now, some apps will just install with absolutely nothing else to do. This one's a little bit more involved, but I really don't want you to worry, okay, because this is, again, all point and click. Just follow my lead, you'll be fine. Now, all we have to do here is to copy the following code snippet to your clipboard, okay? They're talking about this stuff here. So all this kind of weird and wonderful code, just highlight it. Don't worry about it at all. Just highlight the whole thing. Oops. Just like that, okay? And then do a copy, okay? So you got it onto your clipboard. Now the next thing it says is to paste the snippet onto and then this particular file. So if I click on that,
then it takes me straight to the file. Okay, again, don't freak out. We don't have to worry about any of this stuff. We're just going to put this in the right place and we're done. Okay, so let's just go back and read those instructions again. It says paste the snippet in this file, which we're now on, where you want your reviews to appear. Usually this is just below the product description tag. The code may look something like this. Okay, so all we're doing is just looking for some sort of product description thing. Okay, so I'll go back to the file here and let's just scroll down, and towards the bottom here we see this. You see that? That basically corresponds pretty much with this line here. Okay, so we're looking to put it here. That's where that bold is. So all we've got to do is just open up a couple of lines and then paste it in. Okay, simple as that, right? Really nothing else to do. Don't touch anything else and just simply click on save. So let's go back and make sure we've done absolutely everything. So it says here, once added, save your theme, which we've just done. So there we go. That has now been installed. So if we now click on apps, you're going to see something has changed, right? We've now got apps and the installed apps, and here it is. Product Reviews has been installed. And if we head over to the store, I've gone straight to my French Bulldog necklace, you see Customer Reviews has appeared. Very neat underneath our product description. Very, very cool. So now a customer can actually leave a review. So if I were to click on write a review, put in my name here, right? Just imagine I'm Bob, and my name is Bob at test.com. I give it a 5-star rating. The review title is, "This is a great product, and thanks, you guys are the best." Just a kind of silly review, but you get the idea. And then I submit that review. Now, you'll see that it says no reviews yet. Still says that. But it does say thank you for submitting a review, and often can take just a little moment for things to show up. So let's refresh the screen again. And here we go. The customer review is now present. So this is really great. This is a great product, Bob on da, da, da. Thanks, you guys are the best. All right. So all very, very good. Now, that is nice, but you might also be thinking, well, that means anybody can write anything on my site. You know, I have kind of like no control. I could get spam, I could get terrible reviews. How am I going to keep an eye on all of this? Well, good news is, of course, is the app has all of that under control for you. So if we go back to admin and just simply click on the app, the first thing you see is a nice summary page of your review. So we've got all reviews, unpublished, published, flagged, and spam. So you get some sort of idea straight away of the kind of control that we might have over our reviews. Now we can see that the review that has been left, and one of the things I can do if I click into this is obviously read it, but I can also make a reply. I could write, "Thanks, Bob, that's great, you know, glad you're such a good customer," blah, blah, whatever it might be. But equally, if I don't like it, I could unpublish it. I could get rid of it. Now, if I go back to product reviews and I go to settings, this is the bit that I really want to show you. There is more to it here, but I just want to introduce you to this concept because this is probably the most important. So there's this concept of auto publish, all right? So this is enabled and it says new reviews are checked for spam and then automatically published. That's exactly what happened when I left that review, okay? It went through their spam filter. They decided it was okay. You know, it took a few seconds as you saw, and then it showed on the site. If I'd written something that was clearly spam, nothing to do with the site, it should have filtered that out. But if you don't want to do that, then you can simply disable, all right? You can disable that, and now you must manually publish new reviews, all right? So now it's up to you to actually publish those reviews. The other thing you can do is be sent an email when a review is submitted. So if I click on this, shows my default email in there, and now every time somebody leaves a review, I get an alert on my email. That's also very nice because when you've got a big store, lots of products, lots of stuff going on, it's a very nice way to keep an eye on all of those reviews. Now, the rest of this page is largely just aesthetics. You know, you can play around with this a bit, but these are the most important parts. So if I wanted to keep it like that, I could click on save. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to my product reviews. And now I think you can see, you know, if something was unpublished, still waiting for review, it would show up here. The published ones are showing here. It's flagging things that it thinks are suspect. and anything that is decided is spam, it puts in here, because it might not be spam and you might want to pull it out of spam. So, this is a really, really cool product that I use a lot. It's completely free and it really is very, very powerful and enables you to further enhance your store with the all-important product reviews.